What is going on, ladies and gents? Train01 is back at you. That is right. Look at this. This is Ghost of Tsushima. So I know right now we've been doing a lot of Assassin's Creed Shadows, and I figured this is the perfect time to get back in to finishing up Ghost of Tsushima. So with that being said, we are in Act 3 of our Platinum journey, and I thought this was just the perfect time to resurrect this and kind of let us see the differences maybe between both Assassin's Creed Shadows and Ghost of Tsushima. Like, I can't believe like how different the games are, but at the same time they're a lot of the same. So you be the judge on what you think looks and feels better. So with that being said, we're going to continue on with Jin's journey. This is the Gathering Storm here. So we're going to set that. And the way that this thing works is, remember, it does these little wind.
What hope is there?
And it pretty much bring up your horse like that. The controls are completely different, so it does take some time to get used to
we need to talk.
the controls again. All right, let's find out where this thing is here. It looks like right here. So it's going to be real fun to get back into this. So hopefully you guys leave a like and comment, and let's finish up Ghost of Tsushima. It's go time.
How are the others?
Ready to follow wherever you lead. The sensei told them you're the only person on Tsushima who can kill the Khan.
I can't do it alone. Or without a plan of attack.
We know he's at Port Izmi, surrounded by an army.
We need to know the weakness in their defense, how to get past them, and where to find the Khan.
Sounds like we need a hawk's view of the place. I know where we can get one. We'll have cover of darkness if we leave now.
This is live commentary.
Port Izmi. We'll have a better view from the lighthouse. Just need to get up there.
Without being noticed. Let's move.
Well, isn't that my specialty? All right, so first off, coming back to this game after not playing it for a while just makes me blown away at how beautiful this game still is.
Why would the Khan come up here?
He'll sail for our mainland. Attack it, just like you did here. This is our last chance to stop him.
These flowers.
The same ones I used to make my poison.
The Mongols have been here picking them.
To use against us.
Did we do the right thing at your uncle's castle?
I took a risk, and my poison saved thousands.
What if it kills thousands more?
We have to stop the Khan before it comes to that.
You're right. We need to kill him. Soon.
We can't get in the front, but we could climb around the cliff.
Sneak in through the back. Lead the way.
As always, we'll try to be as stealthy as possible. Remember, we're trying to be stealthy here, so we're not trying to be seen. Although there is one thing that I do love about Assassin's Creed Shadows. It has that grab where you can grab the enemy and bring them back. So, you know, for certain instances where you're afraid like an enemy might fall over or something like that. This is how you can see enemies and how they light up and all that kind of stuff by pressing the back button. Kind of like your eagle vision, I guess you could call it. Lots of enemies here. I think what our main goal is to probably sneak in to the lighthouse. Because if we look on the map here, you can see that we don't have the lighthouse finished. It's not complete, so we need to grab it. You still got these little things, these little bushes to hide in. You got the chain assassination. I mean, this game still feels so good. And listen, this is not a hate video on Assassin's Creed Shadows. I'm loving Assassin's Creed Shadows. It is the RPG air of Assassin's Creed Shadows, so I love it to a certain extent. But it is still a really, really fun game. But I'm sorry, I'm just... Ghost of Tsushima is just leaps and bounds beyond whatever Assassin's Creed Shadows could hope to accomplish. And that's just my honest opinion. Although I do like having that, you know, hook to be able to climb certain areas and things like that from Shadows, obviously. We've got 2 enemies down there. Being able to drag enemies is also a plus. And I'm still remembering some of the controls here, so... And I don't remember if there's actually a whistle or not. But man, does it feel like every hit, every kill feels warranted, feels good.
What's in all these barrels? Supplies?
Flowers. Poison. One barrel holds enough to kill hundreds. Khan will use this against the mainland. We can't let him leave Tsushima. We'll scout Port Izumi from the top of the lighthouse.
Right behind you.
Waves. They're flat.
The kind you see before a storm.
That could work to our advantage. For now, I'll leave the lighthouse dark. Make sure the Mongols can't use it when the storm hits.
You can relight it once they're gone. Let's get a look at the port. Over here.
Let's find our plan of attack. The Mongols left that area empty,
Too open. Can't defend it.
but a good place for an ambush. That ridge has an open sightline to the Mongol fleet.
Imagine what we could do to their ships if we had our own watchers.
We could place archers there.
Force the Mongols to fight uphill?
Khotan would send horsemen to outflank us. See how the birds are circling?
Like they're scared of something on its way.
The storm, preparing to fly inland for shelter. The harbor master's estate. The Khan may have taken it for himself.
Close to the docks. And his fleet. Makes sense.
The Khan is almost ready to sail for our mainland. With ships full of men, explosives, and my poison. If we don't stop him here, the shogunate will fall.
Storm is our key to beating him.
When it comes, the Khan will have to shelter his fleet in the bay. That's when we strike.
Destroy his ships and everything on them. To do this, we'll need Mongol weapons.
A simple task for a master thief.
We'll need fighters too.
A small force could distract the Mongols, while I get inside Port Izmi and kill the Khan.
It could work.
Let's get back to Jokaku and prepare.
Really fun mission. We're getting towards the end game here, obviously, but there's still a lot of things to do in order to get the platinum and stuff. We have 4 technique points, and we've almost leveled up. Let's see what we have technique-wise that we can spend on. So we go over to techniques. All right. Let's do exploration, wind, vanity, and that one. So the only one left is a mythic tale that gives us something that we haven't had yet. It would be, I think it's the final mythic tale, if I'm not mistaken. Everything else is completely upgraded that we can up to this point. Love the way that the menu system is in the game. The next mission for Kill the Khan Act 3 is to contact Lord Shimura to coordinate your attack, which is the Heart of Jito. Then we also have the side missions. Love the way that Ghost of Tsushima does its side missions and how they're like they follow each character that you have these side missions with. They follow a certain set of number of side missions you do with them. It's like a story, and it's really easy to follow. Leads up into the next one, you know, numbered by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know, that's 8 of 9. That's 9 of 9. We're towards the end of most of these that we've done so far. And then, of course, we have this, which is the DLC, which goes to the DLC Island, which is a completely new set region and after the main game. But what we're going to do now, I guess, is we're going to track this tale. It's not far from our location, and it's the final mythic tale. So let's do this one. Again, still getting used to everything because this game doesn't guide you where to go. You follow the wind, and it's so unique and interesting. Tells you that you're 330 meters away, obviously, and you have to find it yourself. Animations are still really good, so I'm really looking forward to the sequel, which is coming out this year. Obviously, we're going to be doing a platinum on that one as well, so make sure you stay tuned for that. But let's find this mythic quest here. Give us a chance to test it how bad our combat skills are in this game. Still. Looks like here it is.
Please. Almost lit.
Will the fire not light?
No, my lord. The wood is too wet, and my hands too cold.
Let me try. Never been so cold. You'd be better off somewhere warmer.
As would you, my lord. For now, share the fire with me, and listen to the tale of this mountain. Long ago, fire fell from the sky and landed atop Mount Jogaku. A lone warrior braved the dangerous climb and found a giant rock covered in flames. He touched his sword to the fire. Flames engulfed the steel, but left him unharmed. He created a new fighting style he called the Way of the Flame. The warrior took pieces of the rock west with him to China. There he sought answers about its origin from learned monks and scholars. After months of travel and research, fire fell from the sky once more. He led the people to it and showed them it was nothing to fear. For he believed the Way of the Flame was a gift from the heavens, and he shared its secrets with all who wished to learn. Handed down through generations, the Way of the Flame has returned to Tsushima. The Mongols wield it against our people. But rumor says the fire still burns atop Mount Jogaku, waiting for any who can survive the climb.
So you wish to know if the tale is true? Will you make the climb?
Not I, my lord. I told the story to a Ronin not long ago, and he began the climb. Though I fear the cold will take him.
I'll find what secret the mountain hides.
I mean, how perfect of a setup can you have for a mission? I mean, I suggest if you have both games, Shadows and this game, play them both at the same time. Like, you know, obviously not at the same time, but one after the other. And then take a look at the subtle differences and really respect. Both games have a lot of great things that they add to the genre that we love, which is stealth and all that good stuff. Alright, so my guess is we need to ascend, so let's start. Now, these usually have a, if I'm not mistaken, it's been a while since I played, obviously, but like a big kind of dual fight at the end, so... Now, we're supposed to be going higher and higher.
Getting colder. Need to warm up.
Oh, nice.
Need a fire soon.
Oh, so it looks like you have to get in the fire in order to stay alive, or else it'll bring your health down. Oh, man.
So cold.
Alright, so I think I can just jump across there. Yep.
Need to warm up.
Like I said, it's been a while since I've played, so...
Need a fire soon.
Oh, there's a fire there. Hold on. Yeah. There it is. Oh, man, it's killing me. It's killing me. Gotta get in there. Ooh, this is so interesting. Nice. Smart.
Need warmth. Soon. Can't take much more cold.
He's not jumping. There it goes. So you don't actually hit A to jump. You just move forward. It's a little different. Wow.
Come, rest by the fire, my lord.
This is really good so far.
Thank you. Are you alright?
My pride hurts more than my body.
It's an unforgiving mountain. What were you hoping to find at the top?
Answers. Power. Anything. A flaming sword would be useful in a place like this.
So it would.
I'm sure you'll pass the mountain. Good luck, my lord.
Alright. Question is, which way am I going? Okay, it looks like it's the other way.
Getting colder. Need warmth. Soon. Can't take much more cold.
Oh, that's where I'm supposed to go. I think I messed up. Climb.
Another campfire.
Oh, yes. Woo.
Hurry and light. I can stop shivering for a while. A different climber wrote this. How many have tried to reach the top?
All right, well, let's keep going.
Getting colder. Need warmth. Soon. That campfire is my only hope. Can't take much more cold. Hurry and light. The warmth feels good.
Okay. All right, where's it wanting us to go now?
Getting colder.
Oh, you see the bear?
Need warmth. Soon. Can't take much more cold. Someone built a dojo here.
Oh, we made it to the top. Oh,
Welcome, my lord. Call me Betomaru.
this is gonna be so good.
Jin Sakai. I wasn't expecting to find anyone up here.
I've wondered if any would make the climb. You seek the way of the flame.
Invaders from the west with flaming swords threaten Tsushima.
They brought back the gift offered to them by my ancestor.
Teach me, Betomara. A samurai will show the Mongols the true power of your way.
Take a piece of the rock, and we will face each other in combat. Only then will you learn the way of the flame.
Now, this is the final mythic tale, so my guess is this is going to be a considerably harder tale. We'll see how well I do here. Now, this is how you do duels, you know? Like, I've done the duels in Assassin's Creed Shadows, and they're okay, but we've just been so spoiled by a truly authentic experience with this game.
Now to duel Betomara and learn his technique.
Ooh, okay.
The way of the flame is unforgiving.
That's hard. Yeah. It's hard to dodge.
Now, strike your sword against your piece of the rock. Once more, the way of the flame guide you. Our fight ends here, my lord.
Good. The way of the flame is not meant for friendly rivals. I will wield it well against the enemies of Tsushima.
You have learned the way of the flame. Never forget it is a gift that fell from the heavens, Lord Sakai.
I always love being able to have the ability to bow. All right, descend. Now this, again, is the PC version. For those of you that are new and haven't watched my walkthrough up to this point, make sure you check out all the videos in the playlist. All right, return to the musician. And now we have a new way to fight. I never did this mission in my original walkthrough, so I'm glad that I was able to do it in my Platinum guide.
It was a treacherous climb, but I've learned the way of the flame.
It's unruly and powerful, my lord. Take care the flames do not burn you.
The way of the flame will only consume the Mongols.
And there we go. The Ghost of Legend. Teller of Tales. Complete all of the mythic tales. Teller of Tales, I guess. And we also built our legend to earn the title of Ghost. Nice. Purity of War. Let's take a look at what it is. Oh, I like that mask. Nice. You can see we're pretty much at the max ability here for everything that we have. Obviously, there's nothing we can even get here. We have everything up to this point. Ghost Stance, Flying Tactics, Samurai, we have all 4 now. And to use this, to ignite your katana, so you want to press RT and right to equip, and then RB to ignite. Charm of Uneven Standing. Sticky bombs knock down all affected targets, leaving them vulnerable for longer. Let's see what this one looks like. Oh yeah, let's go with that. Nice. All right, so General Dogshin's camp, which we've already completed. There's a few things, as you can see around here. Let's go ahead and grab all 3 of these question marks here while we have the opportunity to do so. The Way of the Flame, RB while equipped uses in order set on allowing you to burn your enemies.
Let's go.
So it looks like it's going up into here. You can see it's going up. Luckily, there is a way. All right, another pillar. Now remember the final 3 techniques that we learned were like being able to find where all the pillars are by using the wind. And that's pretty much what these do. There should be a few more here if we keep like making a trek around here. One thing I do like about Assassin's Creed Shadows is it automatically gets on your horse when you're in the middle of running, which is a pretty cool feature. But this world, I mean, listen, Shadows is a beautiful game. It is beautifully amazing. Ain't no one gonna say that Shadows is a bad looking game or they're just lying. This game is just on another level. And you got these standoffs.
Show me your skill.
Oh man, I really wish these standoffs were in Shadows. He's really close. I might fail this. Hit one, and then you just wait for the next one to come. These are just so cool. It does such a good job at blending. Now, you need different stands for different enemies. Alright, so this guy has got a shield, so that means we need to switch over to the water stance. And he'll use his shield. We can break it. Much better in the water stance. And then, of course, you can wipe the blood off, do this, and then, of course, to respect your enemy's bow is always the coolest thing. Alright, is this another fox? It looks like. We don't actually have too many more of these fox dens to get because we've done a pretty good job up to this point to grab all of them. Now, obviously, you know, we're not going to be done with this game in just this video here. We're going to continue the series. This is another series we need to finish platinuming. but we want to get it done, especially before the next one comes out. We'll stay to this side of the enemies here so they don't see us. All right, we made it. And then sometimes it actually lets you pet the fox at the end. Not all the time, though. See, sometimes they just disappear. All right. We've increased a charm power. But as you can see, the fox is gone. And if you press circle or B by the time you land, you'll not take any damage. So I do remember some of these. And there should be one more question mark around this side here that we'll grab. Now the reason that it's so snowy is because we're at the top part of the map, entire map, which is why it's all snow. But if we were to travel down to the bottom part, there won't be snow. And you can see where we're going is all the way over there. But this game wants you to learn how to get there on your own. And yes. If I'm not mistaken, you can collect from up on your horse, which is another... Oh, we have an oil upgrade. Amazing feature. Alright, so it looks like we want to go down. Great music, by the way. Oh, it's a legend storyteller. So you don't know what it is. Legend storytellers essentially are like your intro to online. It's like how you get on. I've never done any of the online in this game, to be honest. It's never really interested me. But there you go. So there was like the 3 locations that were surrounding this little area right here. And you just, all these locations here are parts of the map that we haven't been to. You can still see that if we continue the story with the Heart of Jito, we're pretty close to getting through the end of the main story campaign, but you can also see that there's a lot of... notice how we went to the lighthouse, but we never completed it. But because we went to it, we're able to fast travel to it. So there are still enemies around here, which is hilarious how we can just jump in right on them. But we can go to the top, complete the lighthouse, and that will kind of unlock... kind of like your viewpoints in old Assassin's Creed, where you get to see the fog of war, essentially. But ignite the lighthouse. This should uncover a little bit more of the map. All right, so now that we've done that, if we click on here, Let's see, he hasn't done it yet. Huh. It should be unlocking, like, in the area here. Maybe it just glitched out or something. I don't know. It didn't even act like it counted it, though. Maybe because there's, like, enemies still here? I suppose we can take them out.
Yeah.
Might as well wait till he gets close. Can't get to the third one or the fourth one over here. But he's scared anyway, so. There we go. Nice. It's just so good. But yeah, so what's usually supposed to happen is it unlocks like this fogged area right here, but maybe it just didn't for whatever. Or maybe I'm not remembering it right. It's been a while. Should be able to get a... Oh, we can do a slaughter. Oh. It's so good, right? I think that's all that's around here. Except for just miscellaneous stuff. All right. I mean, I am just so... Still so amazed. So that's where the end game is going to be, kind of like over in this area there. Izumi Village, Port Izumi right here. Obviously, you can see the water there. I love how you can pretty much fast travel to all these points. So let's say the final thing we'll do in this video here is we'll grab this, but we'll go over to here first. The fast travel is so super quick. Now the protagonist is going to be female in the next game. Isn't going to detract anything from me because obviously they have a story to tell, and I hope it's a really great story. The first game was an amazing story. There's always going to be haters out there for every game. But if you give me good gameplay and you give me a story that makes me care, I don't care who you have in it. I just want to enjoy. Ooh, nice. So this will level our character up health-wise. Oh, gotta get the horse away a little bit. Reflect.
How will people remember the Sakai name? As heroes of Tsushima, or fugitives, forgotten in the shadows.
And as you can see, our maximum health is increased. Now again, if I were to set over here and I go to the techniques, I believe, and we turn this on, see, this is where the follow the guiding wind, set the guiding wind target in the map. So guiding wind target, you press right, and you can do the winds of Inari. What else we have? Winds of Charm. There's the winds of health. So if I were to do the winds of health, right? Now what's going to happen is you can see now we have a thing, and it's leading me and guiding me to where the next one would be. So it's a pretty cool thing. Same thing for resolve. If there was any more resolve, you can see it's guiding me over towards this direction. Vanity. It's actually not far from here from the looks of it. It'd be over there. And there's also undiscovered. Traveler's attire will be equipped. So depending on the gear that you have equipped, if we were to switch over to our outfit and use the traveler's attire, then you can unlock, which is right here, you can unlock more of the map quicker. Traveling clears 30% more fog of war. So usually what I would always do, if I remember in this, is use the traveler's attire whenever I'm like kind of discovering things, because it unlocks the map quicker. And then when I go back into my normal thing, I've got my ghost armor or the Mongol commander's armor. It just really depends on what it is that you want, because you can see here I've got major health increase, reduces all damage by a major amount, disguises you while out of combat, massively reducing the detection speed, which is great for stealth. But so many different armors. Mostly everything is fully upgraded here, as you can see, just because we've done so much of this game at this point. So this was my introduction back into the gameplay. I know for some of you that have watched the previous one, you're like, you didn't need to explain all this, but this is for all the new people out there that are watching. This is an amazing game. Highly recommend. And we're gonna complete this because it's something we need to do. So let's get these games done so we can be ready for the next Ghost of Tsushima, which is coming soon. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and don't forget to leave a like and comment, and we'll have the next one up as quickly as we can. Peace.